What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. I got an awesome prank for you guys today. I actually just tested it out and it works really great, so I'm gonna teach you guys how I pulled off a prank using a can of Pringles. Now, if you wanna see the behind the scenes video, I made that too, so go to my second channel, Next Project, youtube.com/nextprojects. Go there, subscribe, so you guys can see the behind the scenes of the making of this video. So anyway, guys, I know a lot of you eat these. These are pretty good. They come in different flavors. And the thing about these chips is they're very accessible, meaning that you just gotta pop off the lid and anybody can get some of your chips, right? When you're not looking or when you're not around. So what we're gonna do here is booby trap this can for that next nosy person that wants to get some chips. Hey, it's only fair, right? If you didn't tell them to get some, so why should they get some without permission, right? So yeah, guys, just to let you know, this prank will be very messy, so prank at your own risk. Check it out. For this prank, you're also gonna need some balloons, a can opener, and some push pins and thumbtacks. So let's get started by setting up this prank. First, open up your can of Pringles. Now I'm using a new can here, so I haven't really opened it yet, and it contains a lot of chips. But we're gonna have to get rid of them, so you might wanna eat them or put them in a separate container because we do need the can to be empty. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm just gonna put them inside a Ziploc bag because I'm gonna eat them later. Yeah, that's a lot of chips. A lot of calories too, huh? So yeah, set those aside, and now that you have your can like this, which is empty, you're gonna begin to work on it. And as you can see, the bottom we're gonna have to cut open, and for that we're gonna be using the can opener, of course. But before we actually do that, we're gonna pierce some holes on the bottom using a push pin. I tried using thumbtacks to pierce the holes in there, but it's too hard, so I'm just gonna use a push pin. And yes, guys, I still don't have a hammer yet, so I'm gonna be using this dumbbell. I'm gonna pierce one right in the middle. Now you can put as many as you want, but really all it takes is just one. But yeah, if you want to make sure that this prank is executed perfectly, then you might want to add more holes in there, because what we're gonna put through those holes are some thumbtacks. I'm gonna probably make up around 6 holes just to make sure that the balloon that we're gonna put inside actually pops. Just like that, pranksters. I got 6 holes in there. So now you can easily add your thumbtacks inside, just like that, and they actually blend in with the can. So make sure to put the thumbtacks inside those holes. They should slide in easily. This is what it should look like once the thumbtacks are in there. And to secure them on, just use some regular clear tape, like that. That way the thumbtacks don't fall off of the can when they're picked up. And if you noticed, I'm using household items that a lot of you already have, so you don't have to go out and buy anything else except for the can of Pringles, of course. And if you shake the can, the thumbtacks won't fall out just because of the tape holding them in there. Now you take your can opener and begin to open up the bottom of the can. Just halfway though, so only half. We're doing this because we need an opening on the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna do 2/3 of the can, like that. So now, as you can see, the bottom is exposed a little because we want the water to come out through here. I'm not sure if you know where I'm going with this prank, but it will be kind of messy. It will get somebody wet, that's for sure. All right, pranksters, now we need a balloon. So go to your faucet and fill up a water balloon. You want the balloon to be able to fit inside the can, so fill it up with water. All right, pranksters, so make sure you get the right size. You don't want it to be too small because you want it to have enough water to make a mess. So this water balloon, we're gonna have to measure and see if it'll work, but I doubt it. I think it's a little bit too big. Now this size would fit in perfectly inside the can of Pringles. So once you get it to this size, you're gonna tie it. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tie these balloons when you have gloves on. It's rubber on rubber. Now this is optional, but you can add some Kool-Aid inside. Oh, actually this isn't Kool-Aid. This is like a rip-off, a knockoff brand, but whatever. It still works. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this stuff inside. And some of it will fall off the can just because of the openings you have down there, but most of it should stay in there. And here's the balloon, pranksters. Now this is where you gotta be careful. You're gonna have to lay the can down because this is how the prank is gonna be executed. So lay the can down like this. It should be on its side. You're gonna put the balloon inside, not all the way inside though, because you don't want it to pop. Just like that. So here's a little stack of chips. and it's gonna cover the balloon like that. And then you're gonna put the lid back on so the can looks full. And I chose a yellow balloon because it kind of blends in with the chips, because the chips are somewhat yellowish. So yeah, pranksters, look at that. It looks like a normal can of Pringles. Looks like a can that fell over and it's just sitting there, and somebody that comes along who knows that those chips are yours, yet feels like they can just go ahead and get some without permission to get those types of people. So if you have a little brother, little sister, maybe your mom, your girlfriend, the next door neighbor who comes over all the time that doesn't want to go home, this prank is great for them. So I'm gonna show you guys a little demo of how this prank would be executed. And I'm gonna do it over the sink just to avoid cleaning up that mess. So yeah, pranksters, the reason why the balloon is here and not in the middle is because when the can is picked up, the balloon is gonna fall all the way down, and obviously the thumbtacks are right there waiting for it, so the balloon will pop. So here's the demo, pranksters. Chips. Yeah, it'll get somebody wet. Definitely will get somebody wet. And to their disappointment, there was only 3 or 4 chips in there. So that's even worse. On top of the fact that they still have to clean up that mess. Yeah, that's something nobody wants to go through. So this way, I think this is a good prank. It's not a huge mess, but it's enough to annoy somebody, isn't it? So what do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this prank, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, pranksters. Now this is a bag of chips, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to tamper with it using baking soda and vinegar. Open it up and just pour it inside. You can add as much as you want. You're gonna fill the bowl with some vinegar. Whoa, my shoes! Damn it.